Blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful evening. All right, my people. It's been a couple of days since I have, done this in front of the camera, but I'm back. I'm here. And we have a couple of things to talk about in this one. So we see where CWI, they have announced their new scouting system that is set to identify all the talented players in the region. It is also a system that will manage the players, monitor them, and make sure that they make that transition from the regional level up to the international level. Whole lot of information to give you in this one. Plus, we're also going to talk a little bit about Darren Bravo and Evan Lewis playing in Premiership over there in Trinidad and Tobago. We saw a double century and we also saw a century. I'm going to talk to you all about that. So just give a listen here until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right. Now, I am on the West Indies official website and it says Cricket West Indies launches bold new scouting system with focus on West Indies Championship. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading in this one, so just bear with the voice, all right? So it says, Cricket West Indies has unveiled a groundbreaking data-driven scouting system aimed at identifying and developing the best cricketing talent across the region, right? So they are going to be focusing on players that they think can, well, not only say they are going to focus on those players only, but they want to make sure that the players that are extremely talented, they are not left out in the cold. So they say, this new initiative marks a major shift in player assessment with senior talent managers, territorial talent identifiers, and they are calling this the TTIDS, and they say, and a network of scouts now working together to provide a structured analytical approach to talent identification. So it's not only going to be a case where a man with a little bit of backing or a little bit of fame can say, listen, I know this player and I think he's going to make it. Give him a look in. You know, they are looking at a data system where they are going to track every game that these players go out there and play. So they say with the West Indies Championship as their new first major assignment, the scouting team will ensure that every performance is tracked, right, analyzed and reported, creating a clear pathway for emerging cricketers to progress to the highest levels, right? So they are going to be tracking everyone. It's not going to be a case where a man is sitting on this side and saying, well, I have known this man since he was a boy and I think he will become a good cricketer. Give him an extra shot more than this one. Give this one a go. Next year you can look at this one. According to them, it's all going to be backed by stats. So let me go a little further. It says a modernized scouting network, right? So it says through CWI has recently appointed senior talent managers, right? Jamal Smith for the male and Ann Brown John. Hold on. Yeah. Jamal Smith and Ann Brownie John, right? The female. There will now be a dedicated and robust responsibility for managing senior player data, right? So they are saying they are going to be collaborating with analysts, and they are going to be assessing they are going to be assisting the selectors when it comes on to making decisions. So they said they will work alongside 6 TTIDs, each assigned to a specific region. And we already said the TTIDs, these are the talent, the territorial talent identifiers, right? Now, for Barbados, the TTID for Barbados, Henderson Brooms. For Guyana, Ramnerish Sarwan. Jamaica, Delroy Morgan. Leeward Islands, Samuel Spencer. Trinidad and Tobago, Gibran Mohammed. Windward Islands, Craig Emmanuel. Right, so those are the players, those are the people that are expected to monitor the players from those regions, right? They say additionally, they have 4 regional scouts that will be going around and keeping a close eye on players. Now, the director of West Indies Cricket, Miles Bascom, he spoke on the initiative And, he said that this represents a significant step in the process of professionalizing the talent identification process, right? So they are trying to make sure that when they are identifying players, it's backed by stats and what the players are actually doing. Obviously they are going to see players that probably don't go there and score a century every week, every game, or take a 5 wicket every game, but they can see certain things that they are doing and, try to get them on that pathway. So this is Miles Bascom, and I quote, "We are moving beyond just relying on what we see on the scorecards. This system ensures that performances are seen with context and with a focus on the skill sets displayed, tactical acumen, and game awareness. We are collecting real-time data, analyzing performances consistently, and making informed decisions about player development," right? So according to them, all the decisions that will be made will be informed ones based on the fact that they would have gotten all the information, right? So they say this is a data talent for the data driven talent identification. They say it's a major feature of the new scouting approach, and it is reliance on advanced analytics. They said the talent scouts will use the athlete management system, which is the AMS, to maintain player depth charts, submit performance reports, and track player progression, right? So the key responsibilities now for the territorial talent identifiers. These are the key responsibilities. So they have the first heading, scouting evaluation. They are going to have to attend matches and training sessions to assess players, assess the players' technical skills, physical attributes, and mental strength. They are also expected to do reporting and analysis, compiling detailed scouting reports, and maintaining player performance records. And they also have collaboration, working closely with coaches, selectors, and high performance staff to refine the development pathway, right? So Miles Bascom there, my people, is saying that these are some of the steps that they are taking right now to make sure that the right players are actually transitioned in. They are backed. Everything will be backed by stats, by performance. It's not a case of people just, picking a name out of the hat. I mean, for years we have been asking, what is the criteria? What is it that players need to do to be selected? So I guess they are going to make some of these records. We're going to be watching so we can see what they're collecting, because obviously we can see the scorecard and know how the players are performing. But according to them, they are looking at the players' mental strength, certain things in training, and all of that. So very, very interesting, my viewers and subscribers. We're definitely going to keep a close eye on that. And finally, before we go, I want to just talk to you all a little bit about Evan Lewis, talking about talent. Evan Lewis and Darren Bravo. Those are two talented players that we would have seen, come out of the region recently. Now they are taking part in the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board Premiership. Evan Lewis, he scored 207 yesterday, and we saw Darren Bravo getting 117 of 86. So I guess they are just letting us know that they are still playing the game, might not be taking part in the championship, or they might not be over there in ILT 20 or anything like that, but they are still doing their thing. Let us see. Let us see, my people. We have a new coach coming in. Well, Darren Sammy has been in charge of the Whitewall cricket for a little while now. Plus, he's taking over the test team. Darren Bravo, the last thing we saw from him in the media was that he was taking a break. So let us see. I don't know if he's planning to make a comeback. Plus, Evan Lewis, we know that, he's always somebody that once he's fit and firing, we always have time for him. Big up on yourself. Let me know what y'all think. Bless up.